Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, May 8th, 2015, around 8:09 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. Sun's going down. It's going to be a little cool tonight, but tomorrow's going to rebound into the 80s, maybe 90. Some news to report. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is going to suspend Patriots quarterback Tom Brady due to the deflated balls. Don't know how many games it's going to be. My gut feeling tells me he's only going to get suspended for one game. I don't think they will suspend him for the season because of this deflated balls, but you never know. That would be a big blow to the Patriots and stuff like that, but this story needs to end sooner than later. Why can't they talk about Julie Broughton's legs? And in other news, actor Anthony Garrett, who's famous for playing Luke on General Hospital, is leaving General Hospital after 37 years on the show. So good luck to him. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about my continuation series of personality profiles about NHL goaltenders who won Stanley Cups. I'm now reached Mike Richter. Mike Richter was in net for the New York Rangers when they won the Stanley Cup in 1994, breaking a 54-year-old drought. Mike played his entire 14-year NHL career with the New York Rangers. Mike was born and he grew up in suburban Philadelphia, Pennsylvania when he was growing up. He was a big Flyers fan. He idolized goaltender Bernie Parent, who became a Hockey Hall of Famer. Mike played goaltender in high school and a couple of prep schools, and he was drafted by the New York Rangers in 1985. Then he played college hockey for the University of Wisconsin, and he played for the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. He actually played two more Olympics, in 1998 and 2002. Then he played a few seasons in the minor leagues. He bounced his time from the Rangers in the minor leagues. At the time, the New York Rangers had a number one goaltender, John Van Beezer, and in 1990-1991, Mike Richter became the Rangers' number one goaltender, and that was good. And he was a great goaltender for the Rangers, and he played in 3 NHL All-Star games. 10 times during his career, he won at least 20 or more games. 9 times he had seasons under 3 goals against average, which is pretty good. 2 times he won the Rangers' Most Valuable Player Award and also a lot of team awards for the New York Rangers. He was also on the 1996 World Cup of Hockey team that when the USA won it, and he was the tournament's MVP, and he's most famous for playing in net in the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals, where he was in net when the Rangers finally won the Stanley Cup after 54 long seasons. He had an excellent playoffs that year. He holds the record for most games played by a Rangers goaltender with 666, and he winded down his career during the 2002-2003 season, and this is his career stats: 301 wins, 258 losses, 73 ties, 24 shutouts, and a 2.89 goals against average. In the playoffs, he had 41-33, 9 shutouts, and a 2.68 goals against average. Mike Richter won the most games by any Rangers goaltender in Rangers history until he was surpassed by Henrik Lundqvist a few years ago and stuff. And Mike Richter was voted into the 2004 Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame. He is the United States Hockey Hall of Famer. He won the 2009 Lester Patrick Award by the NHL for and for like promotion of hockey in the United States, and it's number 35, retired by the New York Rangers. And Mike Richter names comes up once in a while for Hockey Hall of Fame consideration, but he's been passed a lot because he never made a postseason All-Star team by the NHL, or he was never a finalist for the Vezina Trophy, which hurts him pretty much, and he never won playoff MVP. That kind of hurts him a lot as well. But he was one of the best goaltenders of all time for a United States-born hockey player and stuff. And I'm very surprised he's never gotten Hockey Hall of Fame consideration. He should, because he was probably one of the top 10 best U.S. goaltenders of all time, in my humble opinion and stuff. And probably maybe the second or third greatest Ranger goaltender of all time. He should get more Hockey Hall of Fame consideration, but that's the way it goes. And that's about it on him. And that's about on all of these video blogs for the night. Tomorrow, you're going to get 3 more video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. First one will be about the top 10 players in Miami Heat history. Then MBTA Bus Route 95. And then the third and final video blog of the night will be about the greatest NHL goaltender of all time, in my humble opinion, Martin Brodeur, who led the New Jersey Devils to 3 Stanley Cup championships: 1995, 2000, and 2003. And the rest of coming soon to these video blogs will be personality profiles on Ed Belfour and Dominic Hasek, who also won Stanley Cup championships goaltender. And then the rest of May, no personality profiles, because it's going on hiatus, because there's other good subjects coming up, like Max 2 and Uncle Buck and Garrison's Restaurant and Stelio's Restaurant, and more MBTA bus routes and top 10 list of every NBA team best players of all time, and it's pretty good. And coming in June, guests are coming. If you want to be a guest, PM me on Facebook or on YouTube or Twitter. And have a good night, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, this action will not be tolerated at BMHS. Tomorrow there's an art show at BMHS in the Library Center. I might be going to it. Good night. See you tomorrow.